And here you can see the AI actually doing all the thinking. Any minute now, we're going to see everything populate, which will make our lives nice and easy. So there you go. It's found a lot of the devices. And then what it's going to do, it's going to type in all the information on the schedule, which will be the descriptions, type of cable, how it's been installed, RCD, and a lot of the stuff that takes us a lot longer to input while we're on site. So then we can just quickly once over it and check it. So it makes our life a lot quicker. And here's the inside of the board. So it's not that bad inside. There's a few little things that we'll find. Some holes in the bottom of the board. And it is quite loose from the wall. And it's a plastic board as well. 8C type RCDs. So we'll crack on with inputting all the test information as we are going. I don't know about you, but I do like doing the paperwork as I'm on site doing my EICR testing. It makes life a lot quicker and easier. So I'm not having to go home and do the cert in my own time. You'll probably find I'll spend more time editing this video than I did actually writing up the paperwork. And here's a nice little neat trick. You can quickly click on a column and then you can autofill the entire column. So save having to put NA or a tick or whatever on that entire column. 2 clicks of the button and it's done. My preferred setup when doing this is I've got an iPad with a hard style keyboard case. So that'll be pretty much set up in one location where I'll do most of my typing. Now the beauty of Trade Cert is you can use your mobile phone at the same time and it all automatically updates. So as you're going around doing your testing, you can just quickly do all your observations and your pictures on your phone. It'll update it to the cert and it will alter all your codes or schedules or items that you found. So yeah, it's always culprits, isn't it, that we've got to do all our testing on. And I'm just doing a R1, R2 test on the lighting. And then after that, we're going to do a a ZS test on the light fitting as well. And we'll do a sample. So I'll probably sample about 25% of each circuit, taking accessories off as standard. If the client wants more or we find more things wrong, we'll make a bigger sample number. But this is an EICR done for a pre-sale of a property, so it's always quite difficult because you're in someone else's house and that person isn't your client. So a lot of the times they want you in and out. Now here's a good little example of me using the phone to do an observation. So we found out that the cooker itself has an additional socket that is powered by the cooker circuit. So I'm going to take a picture and then I am going to add that straight into the app itself, write down what the issue is, and I'm going to use my AI function to update the codes that we're going to find on our observations, and then I'm even going to use it to do a AI check on the text so we can have the reg number and make it look a little bit more professional. So there you go, simple as that. And now unfortunately that means the certificate is going to be unsatisfactory because of that little defect we found, but there's quite a few more little items to find along the way. So on this one we're going to do ring continuity. Unfortunately, open circuit on this one. There is a open circuit on the R1 reading, so that means that we have got a 32 amp MCB on essentially a radial circuit in a sense. So that will need altering, either fixing the ring or reducing and separate to 2 radials. So, but for today we are just gathering information and writing it up on the report for the new prospective owners. So you'll have to give me some comments on what you think of this video. It's the first time me really using this new software to do some editing. It might be a bit boring, but try to get it down from 30 minutes to 10 minutes. So if you're into this sort of stuff, hit me a follow. And here's my little setup inside where I keep all my testing gear. It's in a extra large pack-out box with the see-through case or see-through lid. And I can keep all my nice little, pretty much I've got everything that I need in this box to do all my testing. So it's a good bit of kit. I find it's a lot better than having a bag. So I used to have a velocity bag and another make of a bag, but I find the pack-out box is a lot better. A bit of testing now. We're just going to do some R2 readings. I've already done it. I'm just going to be showing you me putting now away my Q-Tech Wonder League. As you can see, it all goes quite neatly inside the box. So for me, I found this is probably my favourite setup and the most efficient setup that I've come across in my years of doing all this. So let me know in the comments how you carry all your testing gear. I find this the best solution for me because it just lays everything out nice and neat. Then here's my other little pack-out box with my Brother label printer. So I'm just going to label the board using the app so everything is properly labelled and easy for the next person to look at. And then I normally put my ZE readings and my IPF and what the water and gas bonding are. So now I'm back in the office with Trade Cert. What I can do is, because I've got it on my iPad and on my phone and on my computer, as I'm running around doing all my testing, I can quickly upload observations with my phone. So the pictures are straight away on that certificate and it updates it instantly. And then I'm just back at the office now and I can just have a quick little look over some of the numbers, some of the figures, just to make sure that everything on here is pretty much, as you can see, is pretty much done. So that's all finished now. So we only just did the EICR this morning. Paperwork is done. That's been sent to the client. We've already been paid. And we can quickly see how many C2s, how many C3s, FIs. Gives you quite nice numbers. Lovely colour coded. Got all our codes with all the observations numbered. And then we've even got, let's have a little look down the bottom. Here's all our pictures. The observation and the code next to them. So it's definitely making our reports look a hell of a lot more professional and really quickly. It makes it a lot quicker to do. Like before, this would take hours. But yeah, loving it.